a wrap for lunch, and a wrap after lunch. We're now about to start on our main attraction, the complete car wrap. Let's first wash our hands, which is something else you shouldn't forget if you want to be assured of a perfect result. Now with our hands clean, let's get to work. First, we measure the temperature, which should be around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Important when you're doing a car wrap is that you start with the roof, so that the starting point is fixed for the right symmetry. Position the panel for the roof and fix it in place with magnets. Turn over the film, then at the front loosen the front section of the backing and cut it off with the vinyl cutter. Then fold back the film again and lay it out neatly over the surface. As you can see, the technique shown earlier again form the basic procedure. Firmly apply the film by pressing the squeegee outward from the center of the roof. Don't worry about the fold and creases at the side of the roof. If necessary, lift the film and reapply it for a taut result. If there's an antenna on the roof, measure where it passes through the film and cut a small opening before applying the film. This opening can be cut to size later. Then attach the film that is not yet fastened to the applied film and remove the backing. Tautly relay the film and apply it firmly by using the squeegee from the middle of the film. The film is sufficiently flexible to fit snugly over the edges of the roof. All excess film over the edge is cut away. Check all the edges with your squeegee to make sure that the film is firmly laid in the corrugation. And heat the edges of the film for optimal bonding. Check the roof for air bubbles, and the basis for the car wrap is ready. After applying the roof and hood, the next step is the bumper. Place the film tightly against the bumper and squeegee the flat sections against the substrate. In this case, we use a soft felt squeegee. Then use the heat gun to warm up the film and make it more pliable for easy application on curved surfaces. With your squeegee, firmly press the edges where the excess film is cut away. Where the film has to conform to concave shapes, such as around lamps, heat the film to 100 to 125 degrees Fahrenheit and press the film inside with your finger. Then carefully cut off the film that covers the lamp and squeegee the edges. Now that the bumper is done, we can move on to the doors and windows of the Mini. Carefully position the film on the door and apply it to the substrate using the basic techniques. Here too, it is very important how the various panels link up. Use a small overlap of 1/2 to 1 inch and make sure that the design is neatly aligned. Cut a small opening for the door handles, which you can finish off later. If you want to be sure that the film is correctly positioned, you can make markings with masking tape. Here too, squeegee from the middle to the outside. Cut off the excess film, run along the edges with your squeegee, and remove any air bubbles. And now for the windows of the Mini, for which we will use a perforated window film with an accompanying laminate. This film is perforated and the rear is black so that you can see through the film from the inside of the car. The design of the car wrap extends to the perforated window film, so make sure it is correctly positioned for an optimal result. As you can see, the basic techniques are also used when applying the perforated window film. Squeegee the edges firmly to the windows for good bonding. Cut off any excess film so that it does not touch the rubber molding around the window. If you want to be sure that no water can get behind the film, then seal off the edges of the film using an edge sealer. Finally, as this Mini has many curved surfaces, it's advised to post-heat the surfaces to 195 degrees Fahrenheit for optimal bonding. Now that the car is fully wrapped, the logo can be placed. Measure out the exact position of the logo and give the surface an extra cleaning. In this case, the logo is made of a cutout Avery cast film. which after cutting has been provided with application tape. Use the basic techniques to apply the logo to the Mini and remove the application tape. Everything's in place, and now we can say it's a wrap.